that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boise State's offense will get first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he makes the extra point.
That makes the score Colorado State 7, Boise State 0.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Creates a little room, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Colorado State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Wallace. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third down, he drops the throw. Touchdown, Colorado State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 3.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Colorado State 14, Boise State 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cuber. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The play action fake. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And into the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, that's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking for a man. It's Wallace. Works the middle.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Finds a little space. Busts through behind his pad. There he goes.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
With the catch, it's Warren. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on third down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time. If you're on offense, what do you do here on fourth?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Gets away from one, finds room. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
We got a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Colorado State, 17, Boise State.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Looking for a man, it's Wallace. Floating away. On the line, deep down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Dupree. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Colorado State is on top. Fireworks aplenty in this 1st quarter, and these two teams put up some numbers as we look at the stats. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. 325. To the air. It's Rush. He's got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly
excellent job by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado State takes over the rim. Offense returns to the field. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. Best of all, they've protected the football. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. There he goes. He's at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown Rams! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Rush. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Broncos! And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Safe little shovel pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Wallace. Got the back over the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Rams have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense. Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Colorado State, 38. Boise State, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. He's guided his offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Dropping back, it's Wallace. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Rams are flying down the field. To the air, it's Wallace. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. After 40, there he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitchman. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bates. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Give to the single back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They've got it just by the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Rush. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield. They'll go back to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wallace. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. They'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And the Broncos will hustle to the line. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try it over the left side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go to the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick release by the QB.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Wallace. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, do they set up some field position. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Going for 6. Touchdown Broncos. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
By the receiver. He's brought down.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes go down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Rams are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Wallace. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get moving.
He's got the back in the middle. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get them a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Looking to throw, it's Rush. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Duarte. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's good. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. There he goes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They kick it away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Rush. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Catch in the middle, it's Bates. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Press the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.